boy climbed up the tall ladder, planning to clean the surface of the moon. Just as he reached the top of the ladder, his body suddenly began to float uncontrollably until he landed on the moon. The boy stared in shock at the golden stars before him. Just then, he heard his father calling out to him. He quickly dropped an anchor to steady himself so that Grandpa and Dad could climb up the ladder. Suddenly, he heard a strange sound. The next second, a star shot down from the sky. The boy curiously walked over to investigate. At that moment, Grandpa and Dad arrived. They pulled a tool cart out of the storage room. Grandpa chose a round broom, while Dad picked a square one. When the boy tried to choose a tool, his father stopped him. He passed on his sweeping technique to the boy and asked him to use his own broom to clean. Just as the boy took it, Grandpa walked over. He claimed his tool was better. Dad disagreed, clearly upset. They began to argue again. The boy stood holding both brooms, not knowing what to do. They were always like this, never respecting the boy's own opinion. Suddenly, a loud sound interrupted the three of them. A colorful object came flying toward them. The three of them quickly jumped into a crater to hide. It turned out to be a giant star. Grandpa and Dad used all their strength but couldn't move it, so they began to argue once more. Looking at the star in front of him, the boy came up with an idea. He climbed to the top of the star, took out a hammer, and gently tapped it. To everyone's surprise, the giant star suddenly shattered into countless tiny stars. Seeing this, Grandpa and Dad were both delighted. With the efforts of all three, the round moon was finally turned into a crescent.